Hello, hello. Welcome on into another episode of the Whiskey Crusaders. I'm Will.
I'm Matt.
On today's episode, we're drinking another Bruichladdich product. This is the Port Charlotte. And not only the Port Charlotte, this is the Islay Barley heavily peated single malt Islay Scotch Whisky. And I'm pretty sure this is a first edition.
It is.
Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, click that notification bell. Matt, tell me more about this particular Port Charlotte.
I was in the back of the cabinet today and found this old white canister. This Port Charlotte's the Islay Barley, heavily peated. What that says on this is Bruichladdich has made commitments to Islay farmers who now grow barley for us, able to distill single malt barley 100% Islay for the very first time in the island's history. Multiple farms, multiple terroirs are aiming to create a product of flawless integrity and the most thought-provoking whiskey possible. So this, it's also, this is like there's 2008 Islay Barley, 6 farms, 6 terroirs. This is Jim McEwan, who's obviously no longer there. It's now Adam Hannett. This is the 6 farms for the Coull, the Kynagarry, the Island, the Rockside, the Starchmill, and the Sunderland. So those are the 6 farms, which is pretty cool to tell the farms where it's from. It's 50%. It is 40 ppm. This is meant to represent the old 19th century style before it fell silent in 1929. This thing is also it's distilled, matured, bottled, all around. As we found, some people actually take their Islay Scotch and take it to the mainland and age it. We found out. It's like, oh, very interesting. These guys don't on these particular ones. There's no coloring, no filtered. They use the water from the Octomore Spring on James Brown's farm. Like I said, it's distilled in 2008. It's the first of its kind, matured in both American and European, and it's 6 years old. So it was a fun find in the back of the whiskey closet today. I'm like, oh, didn't even realize that's what this was. I think I found this at the base for like $50 back in like 2014, 15, something like that.
You said, I'm sorry, you say 6 years old?
Yeah, 6 years old. Pretty wild, right?
Wow.
Like, yeah, this is wild. This is something like, so this is the early stuff.
Ooh.
It smells great.
Oh, this is reminding me of some of the older Octomores.
Yeah, would make sense. Malt, ginger.
I don't get the opportunity to taste young Port Charlotte very often. This is not.
No, because this is old. It's just I didn't even realize how old it was when I pulled it out today.
Well, almost everything they're putting out now is at least 10 years old.
Right. Yeah, I've got some other ones, some other Islay Barley sitting around here. They're not as old. Like I've got a 2010, I think, sitting over there. I think I might have a 9 as well. I'll have to go look. So I might have the last several, to be honest. I think I have 11. I know I have the last several. Oh,
this
nice
is
heavy peat smoke, sand, black pepper, ash, pear, clean meadow, some little rice pudding in there. Very effervescent. Oh, it smells so freaking good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I looked to see what they go for today. They're like 110 now, over twice the price that we used to go for.
Yeah.
If you can find one online, like auction or whatever.
Yeah.
Or some liquor store. Then again, you might get lucky, and some liquor store may still have it on the shelf.
You never know what you can find.
We've all gotten lucky before, which is appreciative.
Wow. Bunch of sea salt, lots of seaweed.
Yeah, definitely.
Billowing smoke. Yeah. And this actually gets into some of the Ardbeg meaty territory.
It does.
I'm getting that roasted pig on a spigot, like that like almost burnt bacon, almost that like charry brisket.
It's almost got this like dark chocolate too on there now, covered in seaweed and sea salt.
Oh yeah, and almost amazing. That's almost like part of that brisket rub to me. You get that like coffee and chocolate in the rub.
Yeah. You know what reminds me of? It reminds me of the meat brownies.
Yes.
The burnt ends. It just smells a lot like Brian's burnt ends.
Yeah, a little meat candy right here.
This would be awesome with burnt ends.
I really think it would be.
I need to call Brian. Say, I need you to make some burnt ends.
Double order. Oh,
it's beautiful. Lemon lime.
Oh, come on.
Lots of beautiful citrus on there.
Yes. Grapefruit, nice. Salty.
Very salty. Super salinity on that.
It's like margarita lime salt.
It really is. Yeah, that really coarse margarita salt. Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Yes,
Black
and just
pepper, sand.
very
Oh,
limey. Man, and
yeah,
then
a
that
lot
layer
of
of
lime.
smoke shows up.
Man, almost makes me want to make a margarita with this.
It might do well with the lime. Like that
Be
accent might
really
go
freaking
really
good.
well.
You know, as like an added shot to the margarita, probably amazing.
Yeah.
Oh man, not a malt on there. Of course, once again the heavy peat smoke. Oh, it's just so freaking good. But it's very clean again, super clean. That little bit
It,
of the rice pudding,
it
super weird and interesting.
it tastes way older than 6 to me.
It really does, which is weird. But I was like, oh, it's only 6. It's like, oh, okay.
This drinks like a 12.
It really does. Bruichladdich does a lot of things with those old Victorian equipment to just make magical whiskeys. I mean, look at Octomore, 5 years old. This is only a
Right.
year older.
See, but I don't know. This doesn't taste as young as those Octomores did.
No,
Those
this
old
tastes
Octomores
significantly older.
tasted young,
Yeah.
and I loved it,
I
but
would
they
say
tasted young.
this tastes even older to me than like the classic Lottie, to be honest. And that's, between 8 and 10.
Yeah. Yeah, again, like this to me drinks like a 12-year age statement at least.
Wow.
I like it, man.
There's a great back of the whiskey cabinet find today. I'll tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh.
Now
this
the
is
newer
good.
ones of these are not going to be 6 years old, but they still make this product.
Oh yeah, there's some every year. It's different. Every different farms every year. Yeah, we'll do a whole series for you guys on these. I have tons of these things sitting here, just from different years of it. I love this stuff. Of course, as you guys know, we are big fans of Bruichladdich, and we've done lots of episodes with them. And
I have a wall or a bunch of empty bottles, and one of these Bruichladdich canisters is sitting right up there. That white canister is screaming at me right now. So this made the shelf when it got finished.
That's cool. Yeah, I mean, Bruichladdich is definitely one of our early supporters, and I mean they were supporters before we even had a channel. So they've been around with us for a long time. We love their stuff, and like I said, I can only pick one Islay. They're always going to be Bruichladdich because they make so many cool things.
Same, because their range is so vast.
Exactly.
Well, and they have sister distilleries like Westland that they partner with. That I mean, come on, another one of my favorites as far as
we've still never reviewed a Westland.
Oh my God, really?
We've had them on the show like 2 or 3 times. We've never actually reviewed a Westland.
How sad is that?
I don't know. I have tons. I probably have. God, I bet I have 15 different Westlands at this point.
I don't even want to tell you how many bottles of Westlands I've gone through.
I try to hide them from myself.
I've had to hide some of them.
They don't make several of them anymore, so I had to hide them.
That cask 901. Oh, I went through way too many of those. That was not okay.
This is a delicious one. I still have mine, thank God.
I think I have one. Yeah.
Yeah, you had 3.
Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Click that notification bell. We're live every Monday night, deep diving into a whiskey topic. Come hang out with us there. Join the Patreon, support the page, get access to some behind-the-scenes fun. And until next time, keep on crusading for better whiskey in your glass. Cheers.
Oh, it's so freaking good.
We are unlisted. We are live.
Yes, this is the Bruichladdich Port Charlotte Islay Barley heavily peated Islay single malt. You're welcome.
Yes, it is. 5, 4.